Morning everyone, what a gorgeous morning. So we're on the hunt for plant pots. I messed up with plant pots. Let's just show you. Look at the rain we've had. So this is my plant pot structure. That's my first one after they've been planted, like after I've sown them and they've germinated. They go into that one. I got my dimensions wrong, and that's the next stage. But we go up here, because this is for all sorts of plants as well, mainly chilies as well. But let me just show you. Look at me. It's a bloody cut down forests, man. So I bought myself some of the big 7.5, I think it is, litre for the chilies. But I got a whole load as well of them pots. And they're too big for the stage I want. I did get, and my mum got them years ago. Let's just see. They're kind of like that, but a bit longer. Someone in the comments mentioned these plant pots, so we're all off. There's 4 we're going, our friends, over to Hexham. There's a garden centre there called Down to Earth. We're going to look for these elusive plant pots. So come on. There we are. This is it. So we'll just have a little look through here. Oh man, this is a nice one. It's quite far to come for me, but there we go. Nice different ones. I'm trying to find different ones. And look at this, wool compost for tomatoes. Oh, it's from that Daleford, made in the Lake District. The plant pots are over here. Let me just have a little look. Come on, let's see if I can find them. Oh, wait on. Oh, that's them. That's them. Man, oh, there's loads. Actually, they're a nice size as well. It's to have a deep pot with a long root for the tomatoes. They're brilliant, them ones. Oh, man, get some of them, I think, definitely. There you go. I'm getting 40. There we go. So I'm getting 40, 65 here. I think I came to £26 altogether. But like I say, I want to keep them. But they are just great because they've got like a small footprint, but a nice deep, long. I couldn't wait to get in, but so I haven't really had a look around. So come on, while we're here, my wife's still in there, So we'll go and have another look. I'm actually quite impressed with this. It's a lovely little garden centre. So this is in Hexham, like an industrial estate, just over the bridge in Hexham, Down to Earth. But yes, thumbs up, back home. Right, back home. Let me get my pots out. And to be honest, we had a little look. We had a nice look round. Hexham's a lovely place, mind you. If anyone's been up there, we walked along the river, right along the river, and coffee in the town. It looked really nice. So what I want to show you is my set up there now. Let's get these into the house, garden, yard, whatever you call it. But I want to plant one up. Then we'll go up the allotment because I'll explain why. You want to lock your car, Tony, and get your keys out of your other pocket. Bloody Geordie caber thrower. Right. So what I want to do is show you my whole pot setup, which is quite nice. One sec. Right. Here we go then. Put this down. Put this out. This completes the setup. I'm excited. I'm excited. Garden pots. Put them down here for a second. I could honestly probably get some more. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so I'll show you the whole setup. My pots this year, which have been actually really good, and this is just the icing on the cake. So germination starts off with these little garland ones. Now I've got probably about 30 of these things as well, but 7 of them came with the Super 7, which have the lids on. But that's a lovely size for germination, just to get your seeds away, as well as this one. Now I did the Brad's Atomic Grape and the Roma tomatoes in there, and that's a great size. These are the garland ones for if you wanted to actually do microgreens. Then once they've kind of germinated from them, I'll tell you about this as well, one second. Once they've germinated, they go into these kind of pots here. So I kind of prick out, put them in that pot, and I'm quite happy with that. Now this was the pot that I went from there, and as you can see, I mean, they're still going to grow, but they're not the ideal one. Now I'm getting a few of them, and they'll be okay for chilies, do you know what I mean? But for me tomatoes, I want the nice deep root, you know what I mean? So like a lot of my tomatoes are in these pots there now, so you can see, can you see the circumference there is not, you know, they're not going to kind of go searching that way. The roots are just going to go down, 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 down. Do you know what I mean? Which is, like I say, I'm chuffed a bit. Then for the chilies, these are the, I think the 7.5 litre ones. Now, it's JB's recommended this. So yeah, 7.5. These are Aeroplas pots. So all my chilies are going in pots. And I'm probably going to just put them on the bench. Well, we'll get up there and have a look. On the bench and on the floor. I just want to show you this. This is my, one second, my pencil set now. Because I've always, you know, writing labels, I had to go to WH Smith's, and it's a Derwent range. You get a pencil sharpener, but you get some of the kind of the heavy graphite ones as well. There's an 8B one there, 4B. And they're great for writing on the labels. And that graphite, you know, it was folks on the channel mentioned, best thing is a pencil for your labels. So that is my grown kind of setup there now. I print my own labels as well, you know. So that's it. That's what I've got this year, and it seems at this moment to be working okay. Let us show you. Let's go back into little Steve. There we go. Because, oh, it's lovely. Yes, I've still got, it's still a little bit cold, but what I want to do, it's not cold in here, don't get us wrong. Eventually, within the next few days, we've got a cold snap coming. Then I want to start taking me Crimson Crush tomatoes up. See, they're getting a bit kind of long in the tooth here. I can put them on the floor now, but they need to harden off anyways, because these Crimson Crush are going outside. Now I'll put them in them pots, as you can see. And like I say, don't get, I'm just being, you know, fussy. But my mum used them thin pots, and gotta listen to your mother, you know what I mean? Plants woman there, she knows her onions. But I've got, what I want to do is go up the allotment. I've got a spare Crimson Crush. Now I'm going to plant this in one of the nice pots, I mean new pots, and leave it in the allotment, leave it in the polytunnel along with them other testers to see what they're like. Like I say, it's been a bit cold, but I'm really getting, especially the Crimson Crush, do you know what I mean? They're starting to get nice and big, and obviously it's to do with the, you know what I mean, they're all kind of growing there. It's nothing wrong, but it's just, they're starting to take over. And I've got, you know, there's only, I don't know how many there, 6, maybe 8. You know, I've got the Shirley ones there now are coming down here. Then I've got everything else to go. You know, there's a whole batch of tomatoes on the way up. So I need to take them up. Now, where have I put it? Oh, there it is. Let's just go to the allotment and we'll get this sown. Right, here we are again. And the pot, the experiment. How is things? Oh, yes, looking good. Still weeds coming through there before the carrots. I'll have to kind of, there's potatoes coming there as well. But this is what we're interested in. There is a cool chill here. So I want to get in here and just protect them before they get a little bit hit. Oh, see, it's nice. It's a totally different. Do you know what I mean? It's a totally different temperature in here, and this is one of the, like a great test, because I put them in as well, just to see if they would survive. Now, like I say, we've got, I think it's going down to -2, not -2, 2 degrees. So hopefully it's a little bit warmer in here through the night. So these are the pots. Now I think mine, they are. So these were the ones like the last size down, but I got the next one up. Can you see? I think these are going to make my garden. Right. Let's just get some compost in there and I'll explain. So I'm not sure where else you can kind of get these from. Have I got my specs? IPP 2 litre, oh wait on, ipp.bytom.pl. There you go. But I know down to earth, and thank you whoever mentioned that. Let's just put some. So the trick is, I don't have to put that much, actually I can take a bit of that out for the time being. I don't have to put that much in the bottom, because I want to sink this little girl all the way down. There we go. So you can even see them there now. You know what I mean? All the kind of roots are going there. I'm just going to kind of take them right up. And I'm not even bothered about this little kind of leaf here. That'll just get buried. There we go. Now I'll just give this a quick water. Like I say, this was a spare one just going, but it's going to be a nice little tester as well. Keep this bloody compost, gold dust. Once this little cold snaps over, the big ones are coming up as well of the Crimson Crush. I'll leave them in here. Then they'll be going outside, and hopefully they'll be going along that wall there, like bridged up. Now I did use, because I was talking to Eli about this, these are going to be my stakes. I don't know if I've got, I might only have 1 or 2 left, probably 1. Remember, say the curly whirly ones? I used them. Now I don't know how many of them I've actually got, but I had the Crimson Crush along this wall here, and here I had a great crop, to be honest. Surprised myself. Look after yourself, take good care.